Now again we have to check it out, because every time this GST, whatever the tax procedure we have done, you are using on all online server, so the people will keep on replacing that servers, that procedure. So you have to first check it out whenever you go for, after the integration, whenever you do the GST concepts, every time you have to go and check whether your GST, yes, somebody has replaced, then you can go to the next level. So what is my GST procedure? EX GST Allah. To check this GST procedure, so you have to go to one T code. I will tell you, wait. The T code to check the GST procedure, OBBG. OBBG. Enter. Position India. So it is there. Nobody has replaced. See, my procedure is EXGST, and here also EXGST. There is somebody has replaced, you have to change as per your country. Now it is good. I can continue. Now in the second, I will come to LIV2. Logistics invoice verification. Here second level. There it is, we have to do ERS, evaluated receipt settlement. Evaluated here, that we should know. Automatic receipt settlement. Wait, but ERS. So ERS is a process in SAP that automates the invoice and automate the invoice and payment process for materials and services. So basically it is used to settle goods, receipts and goods receipt without waiting for an invoice. Without waiting for an invoice from vendor. Okay. So basically it is an process of automating the invoice payments to the vendors for material and services purchase, because normally here whenever you do some special procurement like consignment stock, RTP and pipeline and all, it is a regular business what you are doing with the vendor, right? So every time you need not to go for purchase order, especially for in RTP, returnable packaging material, wherein you are going to, for industrial gases, you are purchasing the gases. Every time no need to go for purchase order, right? He will submit the invoice automatically, you have to pay through the automatic process, because they will make an agreement, because the weightage of the gas per kg, it will not vary as per the season. It is a constant for long period, and pipeline consumption, water consumption, this and all, it is maintained for over a long time. So why we go for purchase order? No need to negotiate with the vendor. It's a formal contract, and that vendor will say, sir, you do automatic settlement, sir, I will not give the invoice, like that. So this and all will come under ERS, evaluated receipt settlement. So here the system automatically post invoice document based on purchase order goods receipt or something like that, and the payment details will be sent to the vendor. Okay, now how to start this procedure? Yes, automatically system will pick everything, but in the backend level as a consultant we have to do configuration. No, that is more important here. So the first step what you have to do, you have to come to vendor master. You have to come to vendor master and you have to enable the ERS settlement here. In that vendor master you have to enable the ERS settlement. So come to SAP XK02. Purchasing data, enter. So here come to control data, enable automatic settlement here, GR West invoice verification, automatic settlement, automatic purchase order, subsequent settlement. So you have to enable the ERS option and save. Okay, so this is the first step. Step number 2, you have to go to invoice verification process. There you have to enable the message determination for automatic invoice posting. So like how you have maintained access sequence for GST, right? So here also to do automatic settlement we have to maintain 0002 access sequence, which is I am doing the settlement for company code and vendor, right? So this access sequence you have to maintain. In GST, remember, while doing GST I have taken this access sequence for my company code. I have used this, right? So same way for doing ERS settlement you have to use this access sequence. Step number 2, you have to maintain the message type, because I have to do automatic settlement. Just you have to maintain that message for doing the automatic settlement, and the message type is ERS. Okay, you have to go to ERS and maintain the output option for this one, making the payments. So just you have to enable the option, that's it. No need to do any kind of configuration here. Once you do this, you have to create a purchase order with the GST, because if you try to do old invoice, system will throw error. It will not allow. You have to do automatic settlement in the T code MRKO. So this T code you should remember for doing the automatic settlement. Okay, now come to first here IMG, SPRO IMG, materials management and logistics invoice verification, and here incoming invoice. In incoming invoice, sorry, not here, invoice verification, message determination, sorry. So access sequence here, see 0002 is there. So I am doing the automatic settlement for company code and vendor. Come back. Next one, you have to take maintain message type. ERS. See here, select this, double click on that. So this is the message type. See 0002. So it is assigned, and default value 3. Printout. Okay, everything is correct, no need to do changes. Now you have to maintain the here maintain conditions. So I need to do automatic settlement. So you have to maintain conditions, so that for which vendor you want to do automatic settlement, and you have to maintain the message type for that. Click on this maintain condition. Create condition for invoice verification, double click here. So my message is ERS, automatic settlement, right? Output type, enter. I am doing it for company code and vendor. Vendor is 358. Just enter here. System will take that. But you have to maintain the output. You have to maintain the output method for doing the automatic settlement. Select this vendor. Click on communication. Here output device is LP01, local printer 01, print immediately, print. So if you maintain this automatically system will determine and it will do the settlement, because I have to issue output to vendor that your invoice is settled like that. So for that you have to maintain the output message. Now save the data. So this is the ERS I have done. Now you have to come to SAP's axis, create one purchase order ME21N with GST. So here I will take normal NB only. I will not take my own document type NB. So vendor is 358. Purchase organization, purchase group, and then material you take plant EX00. Currency, material group EX1, material, plant, storage location RM. So tax code, see here, system is asking what is the tax code I have given? EX, okay. And then you have to enable here taxes 3 lakh 27,000. Okay, now it is showing correctly. And then GR based invoice verification, you have to tick ERS, then checkbox, click on save button. Now it is created. Now for this PO number you have to do one MIGO 17905 MIGO goods receipt 17905. So here movement type is 101. So 300 quantity, item okay, checkbox, and post. Okay, now it is posted. Now for doing automatic settlement, logistics, materials management, invoice verification, automatic settlement, here MRRL, sorry, ಇದು ERS ಗೆ MRRL, MRKO ಬಂದು it is for consignment, sorry, do automatic settlement in this is for consignment, it is MRKO, MRRL, sorry. So for consignment it is MRKO, T code for auto settlement. Double click here, plant TX00, and here purchase document you have to take. And here document selection, you have to select per vendor. document selection per vendor. First I will check the test run. If any errors are coming, I will check it out first. So tolerance limit not maintained for PP. So I am getting tolerance error. Double click on this. Click on this procedure. Define tolerance limits. Set tolerance limits. So where I am getting the error? PP 0005 you have to select German company code PP, price variance and copy. So EXID, enter your company code. Do not check, do not check, do not check, do not check. Save the data. Come back here. Again remove test run and now execute. See, invoice is posted. See here. See, invoice is posted 3,54,000 and this is the PO. So you can see the purchase order history also. See, automatically it will get post. Now again you do one invoice posting for this one Miro with the GST. Whether it is working or not, we'll check it out. Take today's date only. Amount I will take some. Okay, I will not take the amount. I will select the purchase order. So okay, calculate tax. Sorry, 2,36,000. Simulate. 2 lakh is the base value, 18,000, 18,000. Okay, and then post. So like this we will do. Now automatic settlement we have done for invoice verification. Next one will come to here yadu consignment stock. Will come to consignment stock. Automatic sell idiyalla, sorry. So in consignment stock, I think we have studied in the integration process. What is the consignment? The vendor going to store is raw material in my godown. I have provided the space. Only for consumer quantity I am going to make the payment. So again for consignment stock also vendor will not give the invoice. We have to do automatic settlement. Okay. Now, so in consignment stock, so we are going to provide the vendor, we will provide the space to the vendor to keep his raw material. So here if you observe, already we have done that configuration. Okay, na? Everything we have done. See, I think in integration too, I think so. This configuration we have created a one new material master info record we have created purchase order, all the process we have completed. Now just try to execute the payment process. No need to start from beginning. Already whatever is there, for that only I am going to execute the consignment process. Hagagi no need to do from beginning. So for to do that one, what you have to do? First step, you have to check all the detail. First I will go to MMB stock. First step is MMB just check that material. So this is the consignment raw material. Execute. See here, out of 500, 300 quantity I have taken for production. So for this 300 I have to make the payment. For this 300 I have to make the payment. Okay. And now you have to go to info record, because we have created info record here, right? So you have to go to info record here. Purchasing, master data, info record, ME12 change 358. This is the consignment. Select here consignment, enter. This is my info record, enter. Here you have to link the tax code, because now I have done the GST, so that's why you have to link the tax code here. Enter, enter, save. Now updated. Next is you have to come to IMG again, message type. So the message type for consignment is KONS. This one, KONS is the message type, and access sequence is same, no change in that. Now for this 0002, for this you have to maintain the condition record. Okay, here maintain the condition, because I am doing consignment, you have to change. Create condition for invoice verification, KONS. Again vendor 358. So system will take automatically. Click on communication, LP01, print immediately, and print. Save the data. Okay. So close here. Now you have to directly we can execute. Invoice verification. Here automatic settlement, MRKO, consignment and pipeline. MRKO, consignment and pipeline. Double click here. So vendor 358, plant. So you have to give the material pub, because for this vendor already I have done automatic ERS. So you have to give the material, for which material you want to do consignment settlement. So this is my consignment. So you have to take consignment, settle. Full I want to settle here. Okay. So just you have to execute. See, document is created. You can see here. Document is created. So 3,27,000, 3,54,000. Okay, 3,54,000. Like this, we have to do the consignment settlement. Automatic settlement for consignment document is created. So the next one will be pipeline settlement. We have to do that one. I will do it in tomorrow's session. Okay.